day 7 of our trip, unfortunately almost over. What a great week. Great bunch of dads, great bunch of kids. Kids all behaved. Just said John the other night and Byron, what a great thing. We've had no skiing or rugby incidents. We've had a few more sore boys, but that's about all. Yeah, it's been well organised and everything's come off.
Ready? For me, it's been
2, 3.
The tour's finally come just about to an end. It's been a great tour. Met some great fathers, and the boys who didn't know each other have got to know each other really well. They've played some great rugby, won 2 out of 3 games, put together some great efforts. They've also had fun skiing, luge. We couldn't have asked for much more. It's been a very, very great, exciting tour.
Well, I guess what makes me most proud of being the captain of the tour, well, of the team, is that it's of 2 teams, and I was chosen from both 2 teams to captain the touring side. And yeah, it's just been a real honour to captain the touring team, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
G'day everyone. Fantastic tour. Had a ball. Boys were unreal. Dads were unreal. I think the highlight, the games, of course, but seeing the Hark on home soil got ranked right up there as well. Enjoyed doing the vlog. Few little issues on the way. If I've got any eyes missing from things, blame Hugh. His computer is rubbish. Besides, I had a great time, and you know, for anyone who's going to thinking about doing this thing again, you've just got to do it. Brilliant time. Thanks very much.
Hey, the funniest thing that happened on tour, probably none of the activities that we did, but more so after hours, like when we're all in bed and no one would go to sleep, everyone was still up, moving from corridor to corridor, just yelling stuff, and yeah, that was probably the funniest thing.
The stupidest thing I saw on tour was probably Connor falling into the Shotover River, trying to play around and throw rocks into the river and stuff, so yeah, it was pretty funny.
3.
Well, the funniest thing that probably happened on tour was when I was hopping out of the bunk bed and Nick Leventis pushed me and I landed in the garbage bin.
3.
Okay, so the funniest thing on tour was when Byron admitted his name was Dirk. See?
I think the haka was really intimidating, but it was kind of funny at the same time.
One thing I'll never forget about the tour is that Byron forgot to bring a balaclava on the tour. I remember seeing him at the end of the skiing day, and he was wearing a beanie and goggles, and his whole beanie had ice on it, and he was absolutely iced up. And
I enjoyed like the luging. Yeah, everyone in New Zealand's pretty nice. The food was not the best, but yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, I like the luge and the skiing. It's really unlucky we didn't get to do the shot over jet just yet.
Doing it tomorrow.
But we're doing it tomorrow, yeah.
I enjoyed...
Six fish!
Oh, Jamie! What?
I enjoyed all
Oh, okay, start again.
Oh, don't worry about
I liked skiing for the first time and doing the luge.
Well, on the tour, the funniest thing that happened to me was probably when I was skiing for my first time and I went to one of the harder tracks and I sort of fell over and both my skis went off the edge and I had to be towed back down the mountain. Yes, that's it. And when I was being towed back down the mountain by the guy, the toboggan thing that I was on flipped over.
Probably the funniest thing would be when I was going skiing with Preston, and it was my first time skiing. So, and I finally went up to the big mountain, and we go up, and this chick's like, "Oh yeah, that's one of the easy routes," and she puts us on one of the hardest tracks, and we end up cross roading it to all the way over to the easier track, and it took half an hour, so bit of an effort.
Hey, what's the question?
Hamish, respect!
That wasn't me.
Well, I enjoyed about 2 of the rugby games, especially the first one when I scored the first try.
Hey, what I liked about the tour was the friendships between the boys. I mean, it's great to see boys that didn't really know each other that well from 2 different teams come together
here we are on day 6 of our tour, and we went skiing today up at Coronet's Peak, which is fantastic. Lots of ice, lots of snow, a little bit of rain. All the boys had a really good time.
Alright, things I liked about the tour. The luge, the skiing, touch football, that was fantastic. We've had a very successful and lovely trip. Nice bunch of blokes. Kids have had a great time.
Well, throughout the whole tour we did many fun things such as the luge, skiing and all those type of things, but I reckon the best was maybe skiing. I didn't quite get the hang of it at first.
Alright, the thing I liked most about the rugby was the competitiveness of the teams from New Zealand. It was a really good experience, and it's nice to get a chance to do something that I might not ever get another chance to do. So yeah.
The tour to New Zealand has been fantastic. Some great rugby was played. So many different boys performed so well on the field, and off the field we've had an enormous amount of fun. Great scenery, great activities. The luge was wonderful. The skiing was wonderful.
Good day, team. It's Saturday night, end of the tour. What a wonderful week. First of all, thanks to all the mum and dads for all the fundraising and the arrangements, and what's the word for encouraging the boys to come on. I think it's a life-changing experience for the lads. The organisation, the games, level footy was first class, but the activities. The lads have had activities every minute of the day, and they've had time to hang out with their lads, so they've had a great week. On that note, I'd say good night, and I'm a bit battered and bruised from the slopes. It's been a grouse week. It's been a choice time over here. And Cuzzy Bros, I've had a great week with you blokes too. Cheers.
I'd like to thank Hugh for managing the team and Byron for being a great coach. And the highlight of my tour was definitely just leading all the boys and winning that last game against Wakatipu. It was really just a great game, and we all gelled together.